Hello. So, what's up? What's new? Okay, so what's up, you guys? This video is I think my 20 somethings video on this channel. I don't know, but I know I'm at like 21,000 subscribers on this channel, which is funny because it kind of started off slow with my transition from my last channel, which is at like 50,000. I don't know. But yeah. I'm actually very happy here, and I'm happy that you guys felt me on my last video, which was the fuck love video. A lot of y'all felt me here about that particular topic. So I was more than happy to do it. My auntie actually watched that video and felt some type of way, which is funny. So it prompted me to do this video, which is going to be called Family: The Good, the Bad, and the Truth. And the reason why I decided to do this is because the last video it was a general topic that everybody pretty much could relate to. And most of us, if not all of us, have families, whether they're surrogate families, you've been adopted, you've been in foster care, whatever the situation is. And they don't have to be actual parents. They could be siblings, whatever. That's, some people's families are bigger than others. But in having a family, we all go through these things. And our fair share of drama with certain family members and things of that nature. And I've had mine. Oh my goodness, I've had mine. So I'm going to share a little bit. And hopefully we can have the same magic we had on the last video. And yeah, don't get offended if I say things that you necessarily may not like. Because it's just my point of view of how I personally feel. So if you don't like it, you can always just click X. So. Family, the good, the bad, and the truth. Now, we all have families pretty much, like I said before. And I think family dynamic is usually sliced into three categories. One, you have the very supportive family who would do anything to go to any lengths to make sure that you are happy, successful, and doing well. Then you have, the family that's in between. They want you to do well, but it's kind of so, but they still kind of got your back. And then you got the last category, the fucked up family. Like the Dina Lohan family. Like your mom's just fucked up. Your girlfriend. You have that family that just don't want to see you do well. They always negative. They don't want to do anything. It's just everything that you do is wrong. Everything that they say is right. And everything is just negative. There's no positivity within this corner. So you have this spectrum, right? Okay, so you have the good family, which I ain't never been in. But, you have this, you see other people's families and you just kind of like, dang, they mom is like cool as hell. Like she just, damn, type situation. But, with every perfect family, and I use that term very loosely, there's always something within that family is kind of a problem within a sense. Nobody's perfect. They have their fair share of issues, but their issues never get to the point where it starts to affect their family dynamic is basically what I'm saying. And that's good. But then you have the middle family, which is, you guys butt heads every so often, but yet and still you guys still have each other's back no matter the situation. And then the last family, you guys are literally going to jail, because of words that are exchanged in heated arguments about certain topics. So, and I think I fall within the middle of this category. Some of you guys are more over here, some of you guys are more over here, some of you guys right here with me. Now, this is the thing. I honestly feel that if you have siblings, brothers and sisters, grandmothers, aunties, whomever, and you guys sit back and talk about each other in a negative sense, that's just crazy. Like, why? Like, why would you do that to your own flesh and blood, though? This is not a stranger. This is your own flesh and blood of someone that you either grew up with or, whatever the situation may be. This person, and they're just dogging you, talking about you crazy for no apparent reason. And they feel nothing behind it because they're so used to doing it. And this is not something that just started happening. This is something that's been going on long before you even got here. And it's just sad because me personally, I don't deal with a lot of people within my family. And I know a lot of you guys, I spoke about this on Twitter and Facebook, a lot of you guys don't either. And there's one side of my family I actually get along with pretty good. It's another side I don't speak to at all because I just don't like them. Like, I just don't. And they don't like me either, you know, which is fine. And you would think that it would be because I'm gay, like that would be the issue. But that's like, no, that's not even a fucking issue at all. It's because of the simple fact that, you know, my father is very, and I say very with a capital V, ERY, and like 6 exclamation points. Very outspoken. And he speaks his mind regardless of the fact. My mother, she's very, with bold font, okay, with 16 exclamation points. Very outspoken and speak how she wants. So what did you think they were going to spawn? A nice little delicate child that didn't say anything and I was so nice? Hell no. If I have these 2 very strong personalities and they created me and I'm gay on top of that, I'm not gonna let no one talk to me crazy. Like, that just does not work. I don't let people step over me. And I think people, when we're in when we're in a family, people think that it's okay to speak to you any type of way because you guys have the same blood running through your veins. And no, that does not work. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if we were in the same stomach together. Don't get stupid, because that's how you get popped. For real. Like, that don't work, you know, with me. I don't take heed to disrespect, especially when it comes to someone that's in my family. So I'm gonna give you guys a scenario, you know, and this is how you check somebody in your family to let them know that you're not to be fucked with. And this only applies to people who are 18 years of older and are having issues. Don't be mean just to be mean, but I'm just talking about if you're just always the subject of conversation in your family for no apparent reason and you don't even do anything wrong. Shit, hell, you could do something wrong, but ain't nobody perfect. And chances are they done did their dirt too. So therefore, why are you the subject of conversation, period? Shut the fuck up. Get a life. And a lot of times, I wonder to myself, like, you sit back and you talk about everybody, but do they know your dirt? Because I know your dirt. Do they know your dirt? Because of the simple fact that you talk more shit like you are just an angel. You don't do nothing wrong. And you're good. Bitch, please. Save the bullshit for somebody else. I'm not doing that. We ain't doing that. Who the hell is that? Anyway. So yeah, I mean, let's just say it's your uncle. You know, he's talking shit about you to his wife. And they just feel like it's okay to just sit back and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da about you. So his wife decides you did something, or you said something, or you was part of something, or whatever the situation may be. Make it up in your mind. You know, and all of a sudden, you know, she comes to you, as you know, she been talking shit about you. You know, she's been just, yeah, girl, and he this, and she that. Okay. So then she come to you, though, on some fake shit. And this is what I don't like. If you want to talk shit about me, go ahead. But when you see me, don't bitch up. Do not bitch up. Don't do that, because then I'm going to call you out. Because when I wasn't around, you was doing all of this. And now all of a sudden it's, how you doing? How you been? Bitch, I'm going to treat you just like a stranger on the street. Bitch, I will dog your ass. Know that. And I'm like, so seriously though, you guys, I'm a nice person. And I'm a very nice individual. But don't play stupid with me. And I don't like fake people. I don't give a fuck what cloth you cut from. I don't like fake people. So don't come to me on some fake shit. If you don't like me, if you don't like what I did, tell me. That's all you gotta say. Listen, I heard something from Nana, uncle, auntie that you did, and I personally don't like. And I'll tell you in a very polite manner how I'm gonna handle it with you, or how it is. Because at the end of the day, though, whether you like what the fuck I did or not, it still don't matter, because I'm my own person. I do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And if you don't like it, this is for people who are 18 or over, you can kiss my ass. That's just bottom line. Because, you know, and this is how you shut somebody down. You know, she come to you on the fake shit. You know, I just think that, you know, what you should be doing is, and this, and, you know, it's, we all got to do better, and we all got to do this. You know, this is scenario. This ain't never happened to me before, but, well, no, this has never happened to me. Almost, but it didn't, because I shut it down. So what you do, because you done heard some dirt too. Like, you ain't nobody, everybody just ain't talking about you. You may be the corporate, you may be the person that they always talk about, but everybody else doing shit too. And you either overheard a conversation, somebody's called you in reference to the drama, but you ain't that type of person. You ain't about to run your mouth. So you store it in your memory bank and you let it be what it is. But then she come at you. And like I said in my last video, I don't like to be spiteful. I really don't. But this is one situation where it's necessary because it lets a bitch know what you not gonna do and what they not gonna do. So, if she comes to you after you done her, you know what she done did, So, or whoever done did something on her little palette of the family. So you go to her and, she like, well, I heard that you did this, that, and the other, and da-da-da-da-da. And this is what you do. Well, girlfriend. Auntie, I heard, from somebody within the family too, that your husband, my uncle, he's having extracurricular activities with other people that it's not you, so you might not want to do that. You might not want to do it. Don't do that. And I mean, it's just, and I promise you, at that point, she's going to do one or two things. Shut it up. Just zip the mouth. Or she going to say, well, we're not talking about me right now. We talking about you now. We're talking about you now. You. We talking about you now. So what you got to say now? I'm not the only person who's been through this. I'm sure some of y'all are like, I've been through that exact same situation. They try to play you. Don't let nobody in your family play you, period. If they're trying to tell you something that's going to benefit yourself, then you listen. If they're trying to tell you something that they're just trying to be funny and messy, get them. Get them. And if they say something to you after you get them, direct them towards this video and let them right at the bottom. Because what you shouldn't do is, with your loved ones, you shouldn't treat them like people on the street. If you don't treat me like a person on the street, I'm not going to treat you like that. But if you feel the need to sit back and talk shit about me for no apparent reason, and then when you come to me, you want some fake shit like you didn't do anything. Like, I can't deal with that. Like, how you... I personally don't, this is that and the other. Like, bitch, I heard you on the phone. You. I looked at the caller ID, bitch. That was you talking shit. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, come on now, girl. Don't play slow with me, okay? Don't play short yellow school bus with me, because we're not doing that one, okay? But it's just, if you guys are in the family and you guys have a gossiping problem, do that outside the family. You shouldn't do it, period, because it's just messy. But if you are going to do it outside the family. Don't do it to your loved ones, because then you push people away, type situation. You don't want to deal with them because you know how they are. And some people feel like, well, your family is the only thing that you got, and that's not fucking true. I'm going to be honest with you. My friends are more so than my family are. And I love my family dearly. I do. But a lot of them I cannot rock with because they're so messy. Like, they're just messy for no reason. And my temper mixed with my mouth, that's always a problem. That's always a problem. Because people feel because they're older than you, and although you're an adult, they still have the audacity and the veracity to be disrespectful towards you. If you respect me, I respect you. That's anybody. I don't care who you are. You could be a monkey. Speaking of, Rise of the Planet of the Apes was a good-ass movie. Did y'all see? Caesar was the shit. Off that. But yeah, if y'all ain't seen it, go see it. And Final Destination 5 sucked. So, yeah. But yeah, if you're, respectful to me, I'm respectful to you. That's just bottom line. I don't care where you come from, what color you are, whatever. But if you're in my gene pool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in my family and you talk about me, just crazy. And you think it's okay? Bitch, it's not okay. It's not okay. And I'm going to let you know that it's not okay. And a lot of people feel like, I'm rude and I'm disrespectful. Well, bitch, oh well. You shouldn't be talking, and we wouldn't have this problem. Now, would we? Yeah, now who's disrespectful? Because it wasn't so disrespectful when you was talking shit, now was it? No, it was gossip, right? Bitch, please. You can go over there with that. You can have 3 seats, and you better color, because I don't have time for that. I don't. I really don't. And As long as I live on this earth, I'm not dealing with the bullshit. Period. I don't talk about you. Don't talk about me. Keep my name out your mouth. It's bad enough I got people who don't know me talking shit about me. Then you don't know me either. You think you know me, and what kills me is that a lot of us who, like I said in previous videos, who choose different career paths, people look at that from an outside standpoint and they don't realize what you're doing to work towards that. They see what they want to see and they speak about what they think they know. So it's, oh, you're not doing nothing, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? It happened to a friend of mine, her cousins and them were basically talking like she didn't do nothing, but she actually had a job and she didn't tell them about. But she worked from home, so it looked like she wasn't doing anything, but she was. They were trying to figure out how she paying her bills, like just being messy, and she did say I could talk about this, so I ain't just putting her out there, but they were just being messy, and it, she just like, it's just hurtful that you guys would sit back and talk shit about me instead of asking me like, what you doing? No, they're assuming assumptions. It don't work. So if you are in a family and yeah, you have someone that you don't necessarily know what they're doing, or you think all you have to do is ask, what are you doing? If they don't want to answer you, then you respect that and you keep on going. And I don't understand why motherfuckers have the audacity to want to know what you doing so bad. What the fuck are you doing? Why do you give a fuck? You got way too many worries about your daughter pregnant, about your son at school showing his stuff to everybody, while your husband is creeping. Where do you have time to worry about what the fuck I'm doing? Where? On your itinerary, let me know where you fit me in. I want to know. And that's people's problem. Worry about your shit. Take care of your shit before you worry about my shit. And on that note, I'm done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, it is what it is. Mind your own. Get your own. And you'll be alright.